Okay, so once you have carved your block, it's time to make a registration, which is a tool you will use to make nice, evenly centered prints. So I'm going to show you a couple quick ways to make a registration. You will need to do this before you begin printing. First of all, on a 9 by 12 inch piece of paper, this is what's going to look like. It's going to look like an outline of your block. It's a place where you will know to set down your inked plate so that when you set your paper on top of this, it will line up with the registration and print nice and centered. To make this, you're going to need a line 1.5 inches from the long edge and 2 inches from the top edge. And it really doesn't make a difference whether it is horizontal or vertical. So in order to do that, take your ruler and measure, put the 0 at the edge of the paper, measure 1.5 inches from the left edge, make a mark, move your ruler up a little bit, 0 at the edge, 1.5 inches, make a second mark. And you can use whatever tool material to do this. You can use a marker if you want to make it nice and visible. I'm going to put the ruler against my 2 marks and make a line. So I've made 2 marks that are 1.5 inches from the edge, put my ruler against my 2 marks and made a line. I will go up to the top, put the 0 at the top of my paper and make a mark 2 inches down. Doesn't matter if my other line is high. It doesn't matter. 0 at the top of the paper. I'm making a second mark a few inches over. That's at 2 inches. I'm going to put my ruler against my 2 marks and make another straight line. And that's all you have to do, because now I have enough information to put my block, my nicely carved block, against those 2 lines. May not be so perfect because they cut these in bulk, so occasionally they're a little bit uneven. And now I'm going to trace around, and I want to be able to see exactly where everything is. In fact, I'm going to use a marker to make sure my lines are really bold so I can really see it, because you want to be able to see your lines when you set your block down. This block is very bumpy, so my lines are a little shaky, but that doesn't make a difference. Okay, so there's my registration. And now I know where to set my inked block. It doesn't matter. Again, if it was a horizontal block, it'd be the same measurements. You just use it this way. But you should have 2 inches at the top and 1.5 inches at the side. All right, do this before you're ready to print.